What you doing, Jimmy? You want to go estate sale shopping, huh? Yeah. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Bye, Mammy. Good morning, Magpies. Who's ready for an estate sale? Have an L&M today. Ready to go? Let's go. Well, here we are, friends. It's time for the favorite part, the haul. It was a great sale. I got there at just shy of 6 o'clock. There was already Deb, Harry, and a couple other friends there already. So, woo! And it was on a family compound. There was the sister and her husband that had passed away, and that's whose house the sale was at. And her brother was there, and then her niece was at the end of the lot, and all of them lived along the block. So it was a very good sale. The lady of the house must have liked angels because there was a lot of them. So yeah, I found Haley some angels and cupids because I know that's her favorite thing. So I'm going to show you what I'm keeping either for myself or for Haley. And then after that, we'll do a little bit of more one-on-one showing you what's going to be in the shop and then some decorate with me. So let's see what's mine and go from there. Dun, 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 dun. Here is my haul. So this one is a yearbook. 67 is the year I was born. So I'm excited to read through and kind of see what someone had to say about whoever owned this book. But I love, love, love. I can't wait to look through this. Then these are cool little pins. I love this one for Christmas. This little cameo. Another salt and peppers. I think I have some similar to this, but I love the size. And this is just a notebook, but I like the seashell theme. Very much something my mother would like. And my mama, she loved angels, and I love this glittery one for some reason. Frame, and I love this. It's made in Japan. I'll be using it in my Easter and spring decor. But something about it, and look at that crazy. There's your mark, made in Japan. And if you're a Harry Potter head like I am, this reminds me of Hermione's little bag she carried. Some more angels. There was a whole set of them, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 of them. I kept 2 and the other 8 are going to Haley. So I'll put these on my tree to remind me and my mama. And look at this little flocked rain. Well, I guess it's not a reindeer, it's a baby deer. But it's so sweet. Love it. More marbles. Love that. Now this is for Haley. These are plastic. I don't know if they have any markings. Look at that run, it's Fanny. They're Christmas tree ornaments, so I thought she'd like those. And here's what I mean by there's the other 8. There's 2 of this one, and then all these different ones. Was an ornament, but I just, so you can see the little hole. I removed it because I said we can totally get some Velcro and hang this on her mirror wall. Another angel for her because She loves angels like my mama did. And then we have these, and they look incredible, but they're also just plastic. So I like how old world they look, so I thought she'd enjoy those. And then look at this mantle clock. I already have a mantle clock, but there's something about this. I love how unique it is. And then it says handcrafted by J.A. Cross, number 22. So I don't know if that means J.A. Cross made it, but the thing I like about it, I'm not going to open it, but I can open this front face, and for some reason that just impresses me. And here's a couple more terracotta pots from Macadeo, and look, a tomato spoon, and then another well-used, well-loved rolling pin. And then I love these apothecary little jars. Not sure what I'm going to put in them, but I love them. Then got two look at this puppy. It's well-worn Bibles. Frances Elaine. That's right, it was Frances and Howard that had the house. So Frances liked angels. And another one of her Bibles. And then this, I'm trying to figure it out because it has screws here, like something used to belong here, and the base isn't flat, so I don't know what belonged to this, but I'm going to treat it like a candle holder because I already have another glass one that's similar in shape that I got in a different estate sale, so I'm just going to style them together. So not a big haul, but that's okay because I'm going again tomorrow. So that is all of mine though, and Haley's. So here's what's going in the shop. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items are going in the shop, plus 3 others that were in my own personal collection of things that I've decided that it's time for someone else to enjoy. So those are going in my shop as well. But let's start with what's here now. So beautiful milk glass candle holder, if you're a lover of milk glass. And what I like about it is that it's a candle holder. I'm used to seeing the vases, and candy dishes, but not very often the candle holder. I like the candle holder. Then these have done very well in my shop, these night lights. It says Formalities by Brom Brothers on the back. It's beautiful heavy china. It does have a little yellowing on it. And the other thing I noticed that when you plug it in, it's on, always on. This doesn't really work unless you're electronically inclined to maybe want to replace this. It's just going to always be on. So there's that. But to me also, if you want a nightlight, you want a nightlight. And then this, do I have any Harley Davidson lovers? It's from the Fayetteville shop, and I didn't notice till I got it home how it even says Harley Davidson here on the brim of the hat, which I thought was really cool. And it's in great condition. And we have this, which is Carlson States Metal, USA, Fremont, PA, I don't know, but give us this daily bread, and it's pewter, it's heavy. Also, this may reflect back at you. Do you see yourself? Yes, I film on my phone, but found this beautiful, and you can see it, it's large, mirrored dresser tray. So this will be in my shop. Then also the candle snuffers. These always do very well. I have a few myself, but the 2 I have, Darren got me, so that's why I have them and keep them, because they were gifts from him and I love them. And this one I do think is cool with this little, like, if you can see the twist on it. And ooh, it does have a sticker. It says made in India for Lairds Ltd, LARDS. But beautiful, nice little candle snuffer. We have this, which I bet my friend Tammy, my Magpie twin, would like this because it's very Edwardian, very Regency era, and it's a pill case. I don't know what this is for though. That's what I find interesting, because as soon as you open it, it flips out. So if anyone knows what this little piece here is for and why it flips out like that, I would love to know. Speaking of pillowcases, this is one, and it's I think it said something about Angiers. I don't know. It's leather. It's marked made in China on the bottom. It does have the name, address, and divider, but I looked it up, and I want to say Angiers, and this is an A, because there is also, besides that pill case, this little keyring coin case. And I just gravitated to it because it looks like a little purse, and I love that. But it's going in my shop. Not keeping it, even as cool as this is. And then we have a very Victorian style Christmas boot. But whoop, holy smacks. But so anyway, there's this Christmas ornament. I'll put that down before I do anything to it. And then the last thing, it was very hard for me to want to give up because I love it, but it's going in my shop. I made this little deal with myself, and I told Haley the same deal, that if it's still in my shop by Thanksgiving and nobody's bought the set, it's a pair, that I'm taking it back out of the shop and I get one and she gets one. But if it sells, then God's telling me that he has other things for me and I should just move on. So it is this. Look at these candle holders. They're super tall, as you can see. And I don't think it's real brass, but some type of metal. And they're so unique. I love them, and they're so tall. So they're in my shop. So if someone buys them, great. If not, great. Just thought I'd share that. So I'm not going to do a verse because I'll do a verse at the end of the next portion, because this is like a 2-day estate sale. So this is the first day of estate sales. Tomorrow there'll be another one, and I'll include that after this. And then we'll have the little decorate with me and the Bible verse and all the fun stuff. So there you go. I forgot my purse. Good morning, Magpies. Here's day 2 of 2 estate sales. Woo woo! Friends, 2 sales, 2 days. 2 days, 2 sales. So this is the best part, is the haul. By the time we walked in, there was probably 50 plus in line. And even when we were checking out, there was probably still 40 in line. And as you can see, Darren went with me. So he did some shopping on his own. And I'll have to include it at the end of the haul. But because 2 of the things I got, the first 2 things he went and grabbed for me, are actually outside. And I've already staged them. So I'll include them at the end. So we got there as number 2 and 3. Deb was already there. She'd been there since early. And then it was just the 3 of us for about a half hour. And then suddenly the cars just started showing up, like 6 or 7 at one time. And we're like, holy crap, I got to defend my spot. So run up to the front and get in line and stand where we're supposed to, so no one steals our spots. And we didn't have to have a little fight to say, this is my spot. It was chilly. It was 42 when we were standing out in line. It's like, I'm not ready for that yet. But I'm going to turn you around and show you the haul, and then I'll share with you what's going in the shop. There's a little overview. I got another market house, which I already have the other one hanging on the wall, and this looks different, so I'm glad it's a different rendition, if you will. Another child spoon. I also got a spoon and fork, but I think I've already put them away. And then I got this little guy. Isn't he so cute? Marked made in Taiwan. I've tried to clean him up, but his age doesn't bother me, but I love his little winky face. And I love this fat snowman. And this is a Jerusalem cross. And look at this guy. It says, and to all a good night. But it makes me think of a wizard in Harry Potter, so that's why I liked it. A couple of these little, like, made in Taiwan, they remind me of Joseph's Josef, that style. Then there's this. I don't know if someone bought it or if it's homemade. I don't like this face as much as I like this face. And then this is a little Department 51 bottle brush tree. I think is adorable. And I love aluminum pans. I know my cousin Cheryl is kind of iffy about them because they can leach, but they seriously are the best pans for baking. And it says dough makers on it, which I also like that little tag for some reason. That impresses me. Then I got this. I'm assuming it's silver plate, and I wish it was a bit more tarnished, but I love the cup. I love all the detail work on it with the little lid and the little. And I love the feet. Stuff like this that has feet on it always gets me. And speaking of feet, look at this gravy boat with the feet. So cute. I already see it at Christmas time, full of Christmas bubbles. It's missing its cover, but I don't really care because I also love this, that they had written in their book some recipes, pink fluffy, whatever that is. But I can't wait to go through and look at not only the recipes, but maybe some of the ones they added cornbread dressing. Ooh, should make that for Thanksgiving. I found this 1957. It did have some marks in it, but I love the graphics. Not that I'm necessarily a Raggedy Ann fan, but I love the graphics in it. Something about the pictures are just amazing. They're so cute. Got an old Bible from 1961. Then two of ornate oval frames. I love them. Then I got a really neat plate holder. This is for my niece Hayden. I thought she's 6, so I thought maybe she would find this fun. We'll see what she thinks of it. I'm impressed. Then these are for my daughter Callie. She loves dinosaurs. So I thought he was kind of cute with his little derpy face. But this, Jurassic Park, I'm assuming this is a baby raptor. Yeah, look at that. Isn't he cool? I'm impressed. I would keep it my own self, but I think Callie's going to enjoy it more. Look at his little eyes blink. Watch. See if he'll do it. Creepy, but I love him. And these are all for Haley. Actually, I forgot to point that out, that I got 2 of these, one for me and one for Haley. Very 90s. But also remind me of my mom with her chickens. Is that a duck? Maybe that's a chicken and a duck and an egg. I don't know, but I think they're fun. This belongs on a wooden jewelry box, trinket box, but I couldn't find the box. It was just by itself, so I thought we can put some Velcro strips on it and hang it since she likes cherubs. Speaking of cherubs, I got her cool frame, her cool gold frame. And this is Department 51, but he's missing his eye, but I think she still would like him. He's sweet. And she loves nutcrackers, so I found her a nutcracker butter knife. And because near Asheville, about 4.5 hours away, is the Biltmore, and we've been to the Biltmore, I got her a Biltmore ornament. So this is our haul, and then I will show you what's going in the shop. These I didn't bring into the house, but Darren grabbed them for me. They were $6 a piece at the Carolina Likes to Get Organized sale, and I love them. I know by the time you're watching this, it'll no longer be Halloween, and I could go over their eyes and mouths for next year, and maybe I will, but love them. Welcome to this portion of the haul for my shop. So first of all, it's a little bit, I'll see if I can clean up the inside, but we have a salt and pepper shaker, and looks like a cut glass. The tops are in great condition. Like I said, this one needs cleaned out, so we'll see what we can do. We have this willow tree. It's called Angel of Kindness. That's an ornament, and it has a little kitty. I already have something similar, or I probably would have kept it just because it's a cat. Then these, I looked it up, but I can't remember. It's not Annalise, but I don't know why it makes me think of that. Maybe Department 51. I'm not sure, but it's a little caroler with her little tree. Then we have this trinket box with the English bulldog on it. Nice clean interior. They have a solid brass letter opener with the bow design. Then I have two berry spoons. They're exactly the same, but it's funny because this one says Sheffield, England, silver plated. It's shinier. And then this one that's more worn is Leonard, silver plated, Italy. But they have the little beautiful berry patterns. To be honest, I think the Italy one, this one is cooler, but that's just me. I have this pewter, and it's a cracker tray, has bunnies on it, both sides and on the ends. But I also thought it would be fun maybe for butter pats or to put a book, like so the book's kind of flopped open and this is helping it hold open. I don't know. I know that it's Easter, but you could use it for spring or summer. And it says on it, Arthur Court, I can't read it, too small, but there's a mark. Might have to take a picture with my phone and blow it up so I can read it. And the last thing, as tempting as it is to save it for myself, I already have several, and I have one that looks a lot like this. So we're going to have a nice wooden tape measure that's a Lufkin, and it has the metal running through it and the metal tips. This one's in great condition, so that's going in my shop. So that's all. But let's have a verse. I don't know if we've seen this scene before. It looks familiar, but the old advertising with the old bike, maybe from the 1950s. But the verse, which is interesting because it's a verse that I was working on memorizing a couple weeks ago. This is this God, our God, forever and ever. He will always lead us. Psalm 48:14. And how cool is that? This God, our God. I love that it's not like this God, but he's not your God, and he won't help you, and he's far removed from you, or he's, you can't reach out to him. He's too far removed, too far away, but he's our God. Like currently, these are my salt and pepper shakers until I sell them, but it's mine. It belongs to me. It's for my enjoyment. And our God there for us, possessiveness, and that he's ours. We can go to him. We belong to him. He belongs to us. We can talk to him, pray to him, follow him, reach out to him, search about him, like you would a best friend. And then the fact that he will always lead us, that if we're following him, he'll always lead us. That he won't just be like, well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm dropping off here. Good luck the rest of the journey. No, always. Even to me, the other thing that just occurred to me that makes me feel comforted is the always part. That when we don't die, he's just not like, well, hope you had a good life, off into the ether. No, he'll still be leading us even into the next life, even into eternity. He'll be there to lead us. That he doesn't just drop us off somewhere and, handshake and good luck, So I really love that. Stay tuned for a little bit of Decorate with me. And that's it, Magpies. Bye for now. Well, Magpies, there's the hauls. 2 sales, 2 days. 2 days, 2 sales? I don't know. Anyway, just wanted to say thank you for watching. And, I love collecting treasures, old and new. Treasures like you. And if you're enjoying my vibe, please feel free to subscribe. And if I'm just your type, hi Jimmy, then give me a hype, because every Friday we find things worth keeping. Like my friend Jimmy. Jimmy, Kiki. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, Jim. Hi, baby. Yep, you're such a cuddly guy. Hi, baby. You're such a sweetie. Hiding back there. Here comes the Mayminator. I can't help myself with my hands. They're super busy. Something like that. I feel like an antennas. Anyway, Lexi, what are you doing? Can't go outside. The doggy door is open for Mika. Yep, she's lounging. Gonna nap out there on the love seat.